executing offense kind of in the flow of the game, but not necessarily out of a timeout? What's kind of the key to you guys executing in those situations?
We have this set that we run a lot of stuff out of, and I think we just have to be able to enter into that set. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think we're going to figure it out in practice this week.
After having kind of so many new pieces like you and a lot of young guys, what's been the process of assimilating just playing together in a new offense or new system?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of young guys, and it's still impressive to me that they're able to handle it the way that they do. I was not ready when I was a freshman, so to see them fight every night and have to go what they go through with all the minutes they play is impressive to me.
How do you feel like you guys are handling adversity right now, and what's key to getting out of this funk that you guys are in?
Yeah, I love this team. I mean, we're all so close off the court. I think that's going to help us a lot. I think it's just going to come down to figuring out what kind of schemes we want to change and what we want to do. But our defense is doing really well. We're fouling a little bit too much right now, but we're one of the best defenses in the country. So I'm optimistic on us getting it together.
Matt, what type of advice are you being able to the younger guys on the team?
Just keep shooting, keep being aggressive, because they're young, but they're huge pieces for us, and there's no time for them to be like passive and kind of just try to get in the flow. Like, we need them to step up big, and if they're going and being aggressive and missing shots and all that, we can live with that.
You got a particular Northwestern defensive player that stood out to you as causing problems?
Not necessarily.
Or team defense?
Yeah, no, their team defense is pretty good. I think a lot of it had to do with us missing shots too, but we've been plagued by turnovers all season. So that's still one of the things we're going to have to fix.
What are your thoughts on Dane? I know you knew him before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like rim protection and rebounding have been at a pretty high level lately.
Man, he's playing amazing. I'm so happy for him to see what he's doing. Nobody's a bigger believer in Dane than me. I think he's one of the best bigs in the country because of what he brings on blocking shots and offensive rebounding, and that's really what modern bigs are supposed to do nowadays, and he does it at an elite level, so I'm really happy to see him playing at such a high level.
When you see this team kind of rack up the number of fouls you guys did tonight, it's not something like internal offense that you can really work on in practice. What do you really do just to mitigate that?
Yeah, I think we were trying to blow up a lot of the down screens that they were doing, and I think if we could kind of go over that and make them shoot tough twos when we have someone like Dane down there protecting for us, I think if we could just try to make them take a million tough twos, that would have been a little bit better for us, and we wouldn't get those fouls trying to blow it up.
Offensively, as you guys have been trying to implement some new stuff, how's that process been in practice? Have you felt like you guys aren't quite there, or is it something where in the game it gets tougher to execute?
I think we're right on the brink because that set that I was talking about earlier, one of the hardest parts is starting it. You have to get a pass to a certain position to start it, and I think we're going to start figuring out to where we can just dribble entry into it so that we don't have to have those times where we're just dribbling up top and we don't know what to do. So I think we're going to figure it out in a big way this coming week.
Is there any way as a player you can give somebody like Coleman confidence in his offensive ability and to work for his offense?
We're just telling him to shoot it every time, and we'll live with the results. He's a great player. We just need him to be aggressive, and we all believe in him, and we know it's going to come big time pretty soon.
You have that kind of a scheme change, introducing a set like that in the middle of the season. What's the challenge of doing it at this point versus the beginning of the year?
I mean, Coach Underwood's so good at explaining everything. We know how to run it. It's just I think we just have to add a couple things to make it easier to start the whole movement. So I have no doubt that this upcoming week we're gonna figure it out.
Matt, with somebody like you dealt with a back thing before, I'm not trying to create excuses, but can you sympathize with what Sky is trying to go through right now from an injury standpoint? Still trying to play at a high level?
Yeah, for sure, it's tough, but at the end of the day, we have the best trainer and strength coach in the nation. So if he was going to recover quickly, this is the place to do it. So I know he'll be feeling good in no time.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.